how is it shaping up to affect North Carolinians?
Well, what I'm concerned is in an effort to try to do something good for the state, we're actually taking steps backward. We are we are reducing the incentives for good patient safety in hospitals. For instance, in the emergency room. No emergency room doctor wants to commit negligence, but it happens sometimes. And what this bill does, for the first time for any professional, it says, even if you're negligent, the person who's injured gets $0. They get no compensation. We had a child here who lost all 4 limbs, lost part of his nose because the emergency room failed to give him the right antibiotic. It was negligence. According to this legislation, if that happened tomorrow, that child will get no compensation whatsoever. Doesn't mean it doesn't get medical bills paid. It means the taxpayers pay it, not the doctor who is negligent.
In everyday terms, what does it mean to be negligent?
Negligent is when you fail to live up to the standard of your profession. Every profession has a standard of duty. Lawyers do, engineers do, doctors do. And there's a recognition that mistakes happen. Just because a mistake happened doesn't mean a person gets compensated. It only happens when the mistake happens because the professional did not live up to the standard of their profession.
What is gross negligence?
Gross negligence is quite extreme. You have to have, it's a wanton disregard for your actions. It is almost intentional. So it would be things like coming to work drunk, or coming to work under the influence of drugs. If you performed your medical duty under those circumstances, you'd be grossly negligent. But just deviating, failing to do what you're supposed to do and what every doctor knows you should do, you would get no compensation under this bill, and that's just too far.